Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Tap and Soul. My name is Amani. I will be your tarot reader here. And we are going to go ahead and tap into today's energy. All right. So today is Monday, October 31st, 2022. And it is Halloween night. All right. So I hope you guys are all having fun. I hope you all are being safe. All right. If you guys follow me over on YouTube, I'm sorry, if you guys follow me over on Instagram, actually, I've already posted the cards that are out on the table right now. This is going to be a collective reading to see what we all can expect for the week ahead collectively. But I like to go ahead and pull cards earlier in the day just to see what's going to go, how things are going to go energetically with all of us. And that's what I did here. So if you follow me on Instagram, I've already shared these and we've talked about a little bit of the theme for the week ahead. This reading is going to be a continuation of that. So if you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, make sure that you do so you can always get a heads up on whenever I am about to post a YouTube reading. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into this energy. I'm excited about this week. I got a really good feeling with this week coming up, especially with tomorrow on November 1st. We have a retrograde in the planet Mars. Okay, so Mars is going retrograde, and we already have a few things we've been, needing to take notice of when it comes to like our perception of things, also needing to let go of any negativity as far as emotions, what you could be holding on to. Maybe you need to forgive someone, maybe you need to forgive yourself. Okay, also we've been told to really take care of our bodies right now. This is a good time to find activities that are not too strenuous on the body, things to help you relax. Okay, things to stimulate the mind more so. Maybe tapping into doing yoga or possibly meditation more. I know that's something I'll be doing myself. So things like that that are going to really stimulate the mind and allow you to relax on a higher conscious level also is going to be really important during this time. But definitely making sure that you take a break and you rest. It's really, really going to be huge during this Mars retrograde. Also being mindful of your sexual partners. Okay, so you want to be careful about having unprotected sex. Okay, you want to be careful about things like that and be mindful of that. Be mindful about how you communicate as well. I don't know if I said that, but be mindful about how you speak to people and how they may receive your message. Okay. So let's go ahead and tap into the reading. So, like I said, we already have some cards out here. The first Oracle card that came out from the Amenti Oracle deck in the original tarot deck is on the bottom. So we have, it says, I live in truth. This card gives me Kundalini energy. If you guys notice, the serpent is coiling up to the eye. This is giving me the energy of like your inner truth. Okay. Also, when it comes to the physical vessel internally, what is it that you may need to do to properly heal, okay, in order for you to elevate. All right, I'm also getting the energy that our root chakra all the way to the third eye chakra is actually being activated and cleansed out right now, or we are in the space of needing to do so. That's really beautiful energy. We also have I am forgiving. The reason I say it's beautiful energy is because I'm all down for a good cleansing. I don't care if it's like a cleansing from food, a cleansing from, being around too many people, too many energies. But it's always good to allow your body to have a break, to have a rest. So during this time, with this Mars retrograde, we're really needing to like relax, you know what I mean? And then also allow yourself to be cleansed out of any outside influences, so be mindful about the things that you are intaking, visually. What are you watching on TV? What do your surroundings look like right now? Like, are you in a healthy habitat? Are you in a space where you need to, possibly change things around, rearrange things, do some feng shui, okay, in your home, to like move energy around. That's the vibe that I'm getting, okay, because I keep hearing old lingering energy. We also have I am forgiving. I feel like Mars is going to play a huge part in us being able to really tap into our emotions, where we're able to heal from anything we need to really let go of, okay? And I feel like this is also an opportunity for you to be honest with yourself about certain things you need to be honest with yourself about, whether it comes to your health as far as physically, mentally, okay, or this may have something to do with a relationship, with a family member, friends, or a lover. Okay, there's something you needing to let go of, but there's also something that we are needing to see from our own point of view instead of being influenced by outside things. We need to live in our truth. And on the back of the deck, we have here, I keep my own counsel. So this is like, I mean, if you are in the space this week, if you find yourself being around people who possibly are always trying to get you to change your mind about something, okay? If you find yourself in a place of people who are always trying to get you to maybe change your point of view, this is why we are needing this cleansing. This cleansing is going to, this time you spend to yourself is going to allow you to be able to see things for what it truly is. I feel like this is also going to allow a lot of us to see, like, through the eyes of other people, our own ways, okay? I heard determination. This is going to give us that determination we need in order to finish out different cycles and goals that we really want to um, have success in. And I'm also hearing to not work too hard during this time. I heard rest again. We're really being told to rest. Whenever you go through a situation where you have to forgive other people and especially forgive yourself for anything that may have happened in your past life, and you're still harboring that energy, whenever you're going through a phase of healing, it takes time. So be patient with yourself. Be kind. Ooh, I heard be kind to yourself. Also, this triangle with the eye and she is inside of the triangle, this is giving me a hourglass. So I'm hearing that it's like it's about time for us to start seeing things. Oh, the eye, this is like where the sand is coming. Y'all rock with me for a minute. You're gonna be like, what? But hear me out. Where the eye is coming down, I feel like this is like the sand coming down that's actually allowing you to be able to see yourself for who you truly are. And Spirit is saying it's about time. So it's like the more that sand comes down, the more you are seeing yourself clearly. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the vibe that's the message I'm getting. It's almost like the sense of time, like it's time for you to be who you truly are. Okay, and I heard see the light. So there's something we're going to be seeing within ourselves during this time, which makes a lot of sense because this brings me down to our tarot cards, and we have the King of Wands in the reverse as the first tarot card. So this represents the energy that we are going to be working with, okay, the opposing energy, which is the King of Wands in the reverse. So this is that most likely if you're dealing with someone that has been unloyal, maybe unfaithful, not honest about things, or maybe someone that is holding back, most definitely when it comes to their emotions, passionate wise, like this person could be holding back, or maybe they are the type of person that is not they're just not committed right now to whatever you guys have, whatever this connection is. That's the energy we're going to be working with. I feel like this is somebody else that they could be very controlling. Maybe whomever this is, whether this has a, for some of y'all, this could be a job. Maybe this is a job for some of you. This week in particular, you're going to be dealing with a boss that is like the King of Wands in the reverse. This is giving me from Shrek, and I don't know why that movie has been really big, but Shrek, the Emperor, the King on Shrek. You know how small he is. The King of Wands is in the reverse and has given me like that small little man energy. Someone who is very small, and they may not have to actually be short. You know what I mean? But they have little man syndrome. Like finally, they have a little bit of authority, and maybe they could be abusing it. Okay, so this could be with a job, or this could definitely be with someone close to you, romantically, family wise, friends, however. All right. Now, the Queen of Cups is the energy that we are embodying right now, and I know sometimes the Queen of Cups can come off very emotionally unstable when she is in the reverse, but yeah, Spirit is saying this is more so like reserved energy. This is not someone unstable, we are in this energy of becoming more reserved. And I feel like this has a lot to do with I keep my own counsel, because we're more so focused on ourselves right now. Even though we know we may need to forgive someone, um, forgive ourselves, however, we're in this energy of wanting to like kind of sit with ourselves. I'm getting definitely you don't want to be bothered, you know? So this is going to be like one of those weeks where you may have a lot of people communicating with you, wanting to make amends, and you may not want that. You're very much so reserved. You're focused on yourself right now. You're living in your truth, and what that is for you right now, for the majority watching this video, you are in this energy of like, I just want to focus on me. I do forgive you, but I don't need to tell you that. Like, I don't need to talk to you about that. We have the Six of Cups right next to that. So this goes back to the King of Wands in the reverse. Whomever this is to us, okay, they're in the Six of Cups energy this week. Okay, so those who have wronged you in any kind of way, especially if it's someone that you know you are communicating with, but maybe you're in the place where you don't want to communicate with them as much, and they're reaching out more, or they're about to, and that's because of the Six of Cups energy. They miss you. This is like reconciliation, hopes for a better outcome. But if you pay attention to the Six of Cups here, you can see there's one person handing this other person the flowers, okay? But this other person, they have their head turned to the side, almost like in shame to even take it. Some of you, because you feel like you need to forgive yourself, if you're in an energy of someone wanting to like make amends with you, you could be in a place where you feel like this person may not owe you an apology. You could possibly owe them an apology. But I'm getting mostly like this definitely could be someone needing to apologize to you, but they know that they want to do that. They know whatever they did in the past has put you in this Queen of Cups energy in the reverse, where you have become more reserved and more protective of your emotions. You are not just putting things out on the table anymore for this person to understand where you're coming from. Some of you could have given up on this connection as well, but this is why this person is coming towards you with the Eight of Wands. They want to communicate. They're coming in pretty fast. This is fast, swift communication. So definitely, I heard 2 day, 3 day mark. Some of you guys, this person could be someone athletic, because I'm seeing a track, like someone running track, and I'm hearing Mark. So maybe this person could be a very fast runner, and this is why they're coming through with so much like fast communication. Oh, I heard yes. So some of you, this could be somebody that can run really fast, or they just have the intentions to run really fast towards you, and they're coming through quick, okay? And it's all because of this Queen of Cups energy and the Six of Cups in the upright position. You don't seem interested in this person anymore. I'm hearing you're like almost becoming oblivious to how this person even feels, because you're no longer focused on it. Some of you, I heard something about keeping cool, but if you feel like you want to communicate with this person, Spirit is saying that you can, and just go ahead and let them know you forgive them so you can move on. And then for some of you, I heard there's no need to even reply, so you have to use your own discernment. Because I never paid attention to this on the Six of Cups, but there's an X here. So this is definitely your ex. All right. This person could have had other people in the past. You know what I mean? Y'all are not vibing with whoever this is. And I heard fool. So y'all look at this person almost like a fool. But they're coming through to communicate really fast. And it's because they see you are moving on, or you're just not dealing with them. Like, even if you haven't moved on with somebody else, you're moving on in general. Just like in life, you're letting this person go. I heard departing. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the sun in the reverse. So this person could feel like you have given up on them. All right. You have, oh, I heard like switch the channel. I feel like this person may have been someone very important to you, very attractive to you, something emotionally has changed in you where you may not even be physically attracted to this person anymore, especially if this has anything to do with love. If this has anything to do with a job, I'm feeling like it looked really, really pleasing to the eye in the beginning. Maybe the check was good, but now it's like, you know your worth now. You're so reserved. You don't want to even deal with it. You're like, this ain't even worth my time. So a lot of you could be transitioning onto a new job. This job could be communicating with you that they want you to come back. Okay. And that's what that reconciliation is. They're going to be communicating with you very soon. I heard by Thanksgiving for some of you. Ooh, so specific. I heard right by Thanksgiving, and some of you, like, no lie, whoever or whatever this is for you, whether it's a job or someone like, more personal to you, they could be calling you around Thanksgiving, but I heard like right after dinner. No lie, you could be getting a phone call or a text right after you eat your Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, around that day, whenever you're eating, like most likely like that last meal, okay, in between dinner and dessert, it's like that's when you may get a phone call. That was so specific, and that just made my neck itch a little bit. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some more tarot cards on this situation to see what else Spirit wants you guys to know about the overall theme for the collective. Spirit, what else that is it that we need to know? Y'all are building yourselves up right now. This is beautiful energy for the week. And you've been through a lot. Okay, so with the Ten of Swords, you guys are still probably holding on to a little bit of pain. And this is why we have I Live in Truth. And we talked in the beginning that we need to heal and let things go. But the positive thing about all of this is that you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is like the making of a empress. So especially if you are a feminine, but whether you are male or female, it does not matter. You're excuse me. Excuse me, y'all need to drink some water. Actually, let me drink some. But you guys are embodying this energy of becoming a empress. You're like in this queen energy, and you're growing really, really strongly because you're healing emotionally. And this is something this person that you're dealing with is not used to. They're not used to you moving forward without them. That's why I keep hearing detachment over and over. Some of you could have done a cord cutting. Ooh, I'm like, yeah, if you watched on Instagram when I posted the last cord cutting I did, which was a while ago, some of y'all watched it and actually did it yourselves. If you're one of those people, like, let me know in the comment section or write me on Instagram because I love to know how that went for you. So yeah, you are in the making of becoming an empress. This is beautiful energy. So with the Three of Wands energy here, this is all about being very optimistic, okay? Now this is falling between the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I do feel like this person is very optimistic about communicating with you, but I feel like you're in this energy whether this person comes back or not, you know you're going to be good. That's where that optimism is coming from. And we have a few signs up here. We have water, fire, and air, and earth. Okay. A little more fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the strong suits are the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. But I do feel like mentally this person does give you a little bit of, frustration because you do miss this person. Overall, you may be very disappointed about how things went between the two of you, or you're very disappointed with how things went with this job. But right now, you're in this energy of building your wealth back up, but you're doing so internally by working on yourself. The more you work on yourself, that's where the money is going to come from. I actually saw a post like that earlier today, and it was like, the more you work, that's when you're going to actually start seeing the benefits of your work by taking care of yourself. The more you take care of yourself, the more you put work into whatever your craft is, but also healing and working on you, that's when you'll start seeing the financial growth. All right, so that's what I'm seeing with this Nine of Pentacles. y'all are really working on yourselves so you can make that money, and that's what's important to you right now. The Three of Wands is you being optimistic. You're waiting for your time and you're being very patient. Also, during this Mars retrograde, it's a really good time to not be impulsive. And I feel like you guys are really controlling yourselves with not being impulsive. Even if you possibly were impulsive in the past, you're not doing it anymore. That's why this person is thrown off. It's almost like the roles reversed, and now they are the ones who are impulsive. On the back of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. This is y'all just saying you're going to go for it. I heard aimlessly for some of you. Some of you, you may not have like a direct goal as to what it is that you want to do in life right now at the moment, but you are going for it. Okay, you're not going to allow anything to hold you back. I heard I'll make the plan and follow the steps along as I go. And that, you know what, that's dope energy. You're just saying, the hell with it. I'm just gonna go for it. Spirit, what else is it that the viewers, let me shuffle one more time. What else is it that the viewers need to know during this time? The key word for this week is going to be focus. I keep hearing the word focus. And self-pleasure. You guys, when it comes to self-pleasure, it's not always meant to be sexual. That's why we said in the beginning of the reading, like whatever it is that you want to start doing as a hobby. I heard a habit. Some of you may have a hobby that's almost like a habit, something you just can't stop doing. You love doing it so much. Get more into that. See, even when I move the cards here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, with the little lady on the Six of Cups card here, is showing me her in between both of these. That's the energy you're in right now. Focus on you, your craft, your well-being, and your financial status. And you are waiting for confirmation from spirit as to how and when to move. There's some boss moves type of energy here. I'm all for it. I'm all here for it. And that's why you're taking the time to be alone, because you need to focus. It's like you're driven, but you're in a very relaxed state. Okay, yes. Apprentice of Pipes. So the Page of Wands energy is giving me that vibe. Like, you may not know where you're going. You may not know how you're going to get there, but you're going to get there. And you're using positive energy to get there. Positive energy to get there, and that's beautiful. And with the Four of Swords being in the reverse, they're telling you to make sure you take some time to contemplate on what it is you're doing. Like, give yourself a chance to think. Don't overwork yourself. But if you're going to work hard at something, work on your energy. It's something really, really strong about the energy we're putting into the things we love. So for example, if you love to cook, I'm going to use that for an example because we just cooked dinner tonight. If you love to cook, right, and you are in a situation where you want to like create like cooking shows, a cooking book, but I'm going to stick on like YouTube or something. So you want to start like creating cooking videos and things like that so you can do like a cooking show on YouTube, right? It's gonna do well, and it is, and you're putting a lot of energy into it, but because you want it done, you have this perfectionism that you have going on where you have to have it just a certain way. So now you become to overwork yourself, and you start to procrastinate on what it is that you're doing because nothing is ever good enough. We need to start giving ourselves the credit, do the work, and rest, and then repeat. Okay, because sometimes we could be our own worst critic. So it's like whatever we're doing in this Nine of Pentacles state, we're on the right path, but don't overwork yourself. Don't overthink every step. Allow things to go with the flow, because whenever you're doing things in good energy, see, when you overwork yourself, now you're putting negative energy into it. But if you allow yourself to rest and then do it, then you are in a place, okay, that's what I needed to hear. Because y'all, before I did this reading, I was like, I need a nap. And I was like, no, but you got to get this done. So what they're telling us this week is don't do that. especially during Mars retrograde, and just in general, don't do it. Like, do not be impulsive on acting on things. Learn to sit your down. Oh my god, I love this energy. Okay. So we also have, yeah, the king. So this is the teaching lodge of arrows, which is the king of swords. And then we have the hanged man. So yeah, the more we allow ourselves to rest, we're going to be seeing ourselves in a different light. That's what this hanged man is, your reflection. How do you see yourself, your vision? How do you view yourself in the future? Now, with the King of Swords energy here, this could definitely be us becoming more vocal. Maybe a lot of you are wanting to become teachers, because I'm seeing that with the Page of Wands. Maybe you want to teach other people. I heard youth. Shut up. And then we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Listen, don't be afraid. If some of you want to start teaching, do so, because everybody has a story to tell. And I feel like some of you may have a story to tell, or there's just something you're very knowledgeable about and you need to teach about it. You need to share it. It's going to be profitable. You may not see this being profitable for you, but this person, whomever the people are that are trying to come back during this time, they have been watching. And then I heard 6 weeks. So for some of you, with that 6 weeks, some of you may be completely flipping the script on some of these people in the next 6 weeks. Something is going to be really, really good for you financially. Because I'm seeing some of y'all really walk away from this job in the next 6 weeks. I think that's when that regret may really kick in for those other people who missed out. But I feel like within the next 6 weeks, that's when you're going to be completely in a really healthy place. And you're going to be very happy about where you are. But see, with the Queen of Cups once again on the back of the deck in the reverse, I feel like you got to make sure that you are releasing whatever this is. You can't take this with you. Let's pull some love manifestation cards to see what else Spirit has to say. Because we got the Queen of Cups in reverse twice. This is that energy of still having a little bit, being a little on guard, as open and healing as you're trying so hard to be. And I hate to use the word try, but I say try because I feel like you're struggling with it a little bit. I heard this person could be a little annoying for you. A lot of y'all really don't want to deal with this King of Wands in reverse and Six of Cups energy. But it's like you know it's something that has to be done in order for you to move forward. And it's really true, because now we're looking at things from a future point of view, and you're still in this this Queen of Cups in reverse energy. So that's still you being a little guarded, where you're not allowing anything in. So there's nothing wrong with that, but just make sure you're doing it in a place to like more so protect your energy, opposed to holding on to resentment. That's what you don't want to do, because then that's what's going to hold you back. Almost kind of make you feel like everything, all your efforts you're doing to work on you and your goals, it'll make you feel like you're working in a circle, because it's the energy you're putting into it. You're still holding on to negativity, and that's what we were talking about. If you release the negativity, then you can move on. But if you hold on to it, it's almost like you're working in a circle. You're doing all these amazing things, but you're still not completely satisfied, or it may feel like something is missing. And it's because energetically, you're holding on to something else. And it could have something to do with this King of Wands energy in the reverse. So let's see what our Spirit has to say. What advice do they have for us so we can move on to the financial aspect of the reading? Look, the hottest love has the coldest end. In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. So if this is a relationship, a job, whatever the situation is, if there's someone or something you had to walk away from, and even though they may still want to communicate with you, I feel like some of y'all may be in the energy where you may want to communicate with them too, but at the end of the day, you know you have to walk away. The Nine of Pentacles is sitting underneath the hottest love has the coldest end, because even though this was like a really I feel like as fast as you got in this relationship, it was like as fast as you got out of it. Like as fast as you got the job at this location, you were gone just as fast. You left. Over here with the Three of Wands in the upright position, we have in the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. That's that optimistic energy. Like, you know what, I did my best. And I heard pull through. So it's like, even though this really does pain you to have to walk away from this person, a lot of y'all, like I said, you forgave this person, but they just don't know it. You haven't verbally told them like, I forgive you, because you are keeping space. All right, so we have life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. Spirit want me to move on. And then we have, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. Listen, off of those two cards alone, they're saying like, don't let this like hold you back. And then I also heard hype me up. And it's funny because I was telling my friend that earlier. I know I'm tired, but I'm like, hype me up so I could get all this done today. So what they're saying is like, you need to start learning how to hype yourself up, but in a positive way. And I'm also hearing in every way, hype yourself up to rest. Don't just hype yourself up all the time when you know you got to get stuff done. Like, pat yourself on the back when you're laying down, but like, you know what, you did a really good job. It's time to rest. That's how you gain power. And also, you gain even more power when you start to do more pleasurable things for yourself. Some of you may want to start painting. All right? Start reclaiming who you truly are. And on the back of the deck, we have follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. So whatever it is you want in life, you can have it. Spirit is saying that you just have to manifest it. You know, like, what is it that you truly want? Say what it is you want and put yourself out there. But also allow yourself to take some time to reclaim who you are, because I feel like this connection may have really kind of turned your heart to be, I don't want to say cold, but I'll just continue to say guarded. Like, you're blocked from allowing anything in, and they want you to heal that. So financially, we already had a couple cards come out, you guys, and I'm just going to lay those cards out first really quickly, just to give y'all a little bit of tea about what we're going to be getting into financially. All right. So this is the thing. Financially, oh, I got them backwards. That's why I'm looking at them like that. Financially, we have been in this energy of wanting to make a certain amount of money. Everybody been talking about like your goals and how much money you want to make by the end of the month, or we're making like certain investments in certain things, you know, different ways to invest in whatever for you to gain more wealth. We're being told to be very, very mindful about those investments. And with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, do not like rush into anything. Okay, be very careful with your finances right now. So if someone calls you and they have like a business deal they want to go in, or something they're telling you that you should invest in, read all the details before you decide to invest in this, because I feel like it could be something that may end up not profitable for you when it comes to the Page of Cups. This is that energy of something that could possibly run you dry, especially if you don't know enough about it. And then with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like, and I'm just going to tell you what I heard, this is almost like not having two pennies to rub together. Be careful what you invest in during this Mars retrograde, okay, for sure. But this week in particular, we're being told to really keep an eye on the coin. Don't make impulsive decisions when it comes to your finances. Okay, because I really want to go to the beach, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go book a room and do this and do that. And then it was like, you have so many responsibilities. Can you do that? Yes, but should you do it? No. So be mindful about how you spend your money and how you invest it during this time. On the back of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. I love this because Spirit is saying, like, yeah, you guys, we're getting the money to be able to do these things. We're getting those financial blessings to flow in. But how are you guarding it? How are you saving it? Okay. So just like you are like guarding your emotions, learn how to guard your pocket. Okay. Watch who you invest in too, because this could be the energy of some of us investing in people that you believe in, people you love and you want to support. And Spirit is saying to be mindful about that because it may put you in a place where it's not satisfying. Now, for a lot of you who have already previously, before this week, made investments in certain business decisions, and it may have really caused you a lot of hurt during this time, and I mean hurt in your pocket. You're going to be in this King of Pentacles energy real soon. I heard November 5th, but then I hear from November 5th and then November 7th to the 8th. A lot of you may see like a flux in your check from work, your bank account, something good is happening. That investment is finally coming through. That's what it is. It's going to put you in a really good place financially. So just don't overspend. Don't go crazy. All right, so let's get a little more information financially, what we need to know about the coin for the week ahead. Yes, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, hold on to your bag. You see how she's holding her bag? The Eight of Pentacles is about working, okay, being focused and working, but also being very preservative. Learn how to preserve the coin, all right? See how she's holding on to it? All right, she's over her dead body. You're not taking her bag. So, like, that's the vibe they're telling you to be in for this week, especially during this Mars retrograde. Hold on to your money. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Don't be stressing about money right now during this time. Please try not to get carried away with that, because I can understand that a lot of us, financially, you may worry about certain things. You got bills to pay. Especially I'm hearing people with children, things are expensive right now, so that's why they're telling you to just not worry about it, because whatever it is that you, especially if you're a father figure, if you invested in something recently, you and your family are going to be doing really well. But during this week in particular, do not invest in anything else, or don't invest in anything at all right now. Just pay attention to the fine print and give yourself some time to think about it. Okay. On the back of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords holds the truth. And that's where we also have here, once again, I live in my truth. So if this is an investment that you know is going to possibly bring you some money, but you feel like you need to wait on it, wait. Wait for that knowledge to come through. Because you're going to be receiving something that's going to give you clarity around what it is you need to do, because here on the back of behind her we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. That's all about celebration, but it's in the reverse. So this could be something being slowed down, or something not being profitable at all. But the Queen of Swords is sitting here chilling because she knows. So give yourself some time before you jump into anything financially. All right, you guys? How long we been on here? I can't really tell. But let's go ahead and get some, what, I feel called to get some ancestor cards. Some of y'all, I don't know, some of you guys use like a planter pot to save your money in. I'm seeing that. A lot of you have been noticing like a lot of growth in your finances, and ooh, my head is tingling. Ooh, some of you, you've been saving your money in a planter's pot, and your money has been growing. You've been watering those plants, and Spirit has been watering your pocket, okay? Like, that's what I'm saying for a lot of you. Alright, so what is our message, okay? Some of you could be working right now tonight, watching this video. All right, so we have four cards that came out. We have Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. When it comes to the Queen of Cups, she's a nurturer. She's a lover. Okay. A lot of you are needing to be more in that nurturing energy. So spending some time out in nature. Because I feel like this is definitely standoffish energy with that Queen of Cups being in reverse. I don't feel like you're like really in a lot of pain. You're more so just like disappointed. You're learning how to let the whole situation go. But to keep you in a healthier place emotionally, Spirit is calling for you to come outside and spend time with nature. Okay. And also, a lot of you may have been seeing butterflies, or you may like butterflies. You may be really attached to butterflies. Also, in order for you to gain your wealth, spending time outside is really good. Pentacles is a earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Mother Earth is asking us to come outside and spend time this week. The more we spend time with her, the more we will see in our pocket. Oh, I heard it's a blessing. Some of you, whatever it is you do for money, it could be outside. Okay. So we also have shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. I want to look more into Mother Earth. I feel called to pull a card on that. Like she's calling me to pull a tarot card. Her, yes, okay. I'm gonna do that. So we have shapeshifter, transform, and unveil your gifts. A lot of you have multiple talents. Okay, so whatever it is that you know how to do, that's why Spirit is telling us it's time to really learn more about it and master it. So you can go ahead and start um making a career for yourself and making the financial having that financial support that you want and desire, because I feel like you guys have a goal about where you want to be financially. We also have the sun, enjoy success and happiness, and that's where once again this Mother Earth energy is coming from with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you went through a lot, but don't give up on the energy of being happy and really enjoying what you are receiving. Okay. We also have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Once again, we have Mother Earth and Earth Guardian calling us to spend more time out in the sun. All right. Tapping Soul is spelled SOL. Soul means sun. So I truly believe that when you spend time outside under the sun, it really does recharge the soul and allow you to clearly make decisions for yourself, and you become more creative in all honesty. Okay. Then we also have on the back of the deck, White Witch, be the light. Okay. And I think I did say that in the beginning, that we are learning how to find the light within ourselves as we cleanse and purge old energy we need to let go of. Okay. So I want to know, what is it that she wants me to pull? Like, Mother Gaia is coming through really strong, you guys. I have to pull a tarot card. I guess just telling me to use another deck. You guys, I believe in working with Earth. Um, I believe in working with elemental spirits. Okay, so right now, Mother Earth is coming through really, really strongly. That earthy energy, and I want to see what she has to say for us when it comes to healing. And then we're going to go ahead and close out this reading. I want to thank all of you for joining me at Tap and Soul. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and it allow you to be able to better understand what it is you need to do for the week ahead, especially during this Mars retrograde. I will do another reading based on that, so we can dive a little deeper. At the end of this reading, you guys stay tuned because I am going to be doing a pick a card as well. Just a quick little pick a card message to see what it is that Spirit wants you to know before we close out the reading, and it will be with the Moonology Oracle deck. Okay, so Mother Gaia, what is it that you're telling us? What is it that you want us to know or see? Because I heard what you want us to see. Okay. The Eight of Inspiration is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. This is Mother Earth, that earthy energy asking us, like, why have we not communicated? I heard, where have you been? This is for all of us, y'all, especially myself. Why, we go outside and we don't take a moment to really just deeply inhale. We go outside and we're not taking a moment to allow the sun to really penetrate. We're not connecting with Earth. We're not talking to her. We're not paying any attention, is what I'm hearing. And I also hear that we are so focused on one thing that we are not being able to see all that she has done for us around us. Earth energy is very strong. So, especially since we've been talking about money a lot during this reading, as well as love, when it comes to the root chakra, that is one chakra that we really need to work on. Now, you guys, I believe in working um with like sound and lights and things like that. I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if it's showing on the camera, but this one was purple and this one was purple. This one kept going red every time I changed it purple earlier. Now both of these are red. So when it comes to grounding ourselves and getting rooted, this is that energy of getting rooted and connected to the earth. That's that red root chakra energy. So a lot of us are holding on to old energy, past trauma, and situations within our root chakra. So that's why during this Mars retrograde, be really careful about who you deal with sexually. If that person is not healed and they have a lot going on, you may want to refrain from having sex with them, especially having unprotected sex with someone. You want to be careful about that. Page of Materials. Yeah, listen. Page of Pentacles energy. This is her saying the reason she wants us to communicate with us more is because it's going to help us see things from a better point of view, a better higher perspective. But also, if you're feeling a certain kind of way and you don't know why, be careful about who you're dealing with intimately, because that could just be projection from them onto you. How do they see you? When you are intimate with someone sexually, you could take on that person's entire energy, and if they view you a certain way, you'll start to view yourself that way, especially if it's unprotected, especially if you're not cleansing afterwards. Anything else, Mordecai? Yeah, we're needing to let go of things we need to let go of. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. Slow down with feeling like you need to do more. Slow down on this reconciliation as well if you are in the energy of, wanting to possibly, some of you, and I don't mean all of you, very few of you may want to rush it just to get it over with, but they're telling you to give yourself some time to heal before you even communicate. Communicate with spirit more than this person or these people during this week, all right? Then we also have the Nine of Wands and the reverse. Yeah, stand strong. Don't allow anything to have you like a little paranoid or worried about anything. This is strongly saying give yourself a mental break. Give yourself a mental break, okay? This week. Allow yourself to be more creative this week, okay? So let's go ahead and get some affirmations. Hello, hello, family. Welcome back to the pick a card portion of this reading. So, this is going to be a quick pick a card to see what else it is that you guys need to know for the week ahead. This is just a more personalized way of you getting more details on what it is that you will be experiencing for the upcoming week, especially during this Mars retrograde. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap in. So I have three piles here, okay? And just to give you guys a little bit of a vibe of what each pile looks like, this is pile number one. Hope you guys can see that. And pile number one is with my protection oil. It's like one of my favorite oils. Okay, and then we also have pile number two. And this is what pile number two looks like. And for pile number two, we have my essential oil that I like to use in my candles and diffusers, as well as in the shower, and it's called Stress Away. Hopefully, you guys can see that. I don't know, can y'all see it? I hope you guys can see it, but it's called Stress Away. This will also be available on my website, you guys, these oils. Okay, so that's for pile number two. And then for pile number three, this is what it looks like. I don't know, I'm vibing with pile three. So pile three has like different gemstones and diamonds on the back of it. And this is what pile three oil look like. This is one of my very first oils. This is the honey suck me oil. I love this oil with this gold color. This oil is for you to become more attractive from the inside out, to make you feel good. This is also a really good antidepressant oil as well. So, guys, you could take a moment to go ahead and choose. I'm going to go ahead and pull for pile number one. All right, and you guys chose the protection oil, so you guys could be needing some protection right now. Also, I noticed with the protection oil, this is new. I actually just refilled this up a couple weeks ago, and I feel like you guys may need a little protection during this time, but I feel like y'all are like, it's something about y'all being overly protected. So that's where that energy of becoming maybe a little too guarded right now during this time. But also, I feel like you don't have to be guarded. Spirit wants you to really enjoy life. They don't want you to worry about having to like super protect yourself right now during this time. Enjoy yourself, because they're doing the job for you. They're protecting you for you. There's juniper berries in here as well. You're being protected, so enjoy yourself. All right, so the first card you guys have is the sacral chakra. It's the solar plexus chakra you guys need to work on. Solar plexus chakra. That's so crazy. Maybe y'all need to work on your solar plexus as well as your sacral chakra. Okay. But okay, so we we have sacral chakra. Tiger's eye is your crystal of choice you can work with, and then you also have here, it says passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. I think that's where that protection comes from. Like, Spirit is telling you, don't be overly protective of yourself. Just know that they want you to enjoy life, and as far as protection, they got you. All right. So I'm going to start from the bottom with the romantic oracle cards. When it comes to your love life right now, they're telling you to be playful. I'm telling you, like, they're telling you to let your guard down, have some fun, be playful. Also, you have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So they're telling you to enjoy yourself. Like, I feel like the more you enjoy yourself, especially romantically, and allow yourself to kind of like let your guard down. And I don't want to say, for some of y'all, I feel like just hearing the words "let your guard down" makes you feel like, I'm literally hearing like, hell no, I'm not doing that. So maybe this is like the energy of, instead of me saying you let your guard down, How about you let your hair down a little bit and allow yourself to enjoy? Okay, this person coming through to reconciliate could be a childhood lover, a childhood friend, someone to really, make you feel good again. All right. Your affirmation says freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Spirit is telling you to be happier, pile number one. Okay, you deserve to be happy. All right, you also have here, shut up, y'all. I did not look at these when I was shuffling. You also have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So when it comes to balancing things out with someone, especially for a lot of y'all who know you're going to be dealing with your ex, a past lover, okay, or just maybe someone from your past that you're stepping into something new with. This is a new romantic cycle with your boo. Okay. So enjoy yourself and have fun. Let your hair down and, try not to be so serious. Okay, pile number one. Love y'all. Peace. See you in the next one. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to pile number two. So, pile number two, you guys chose the essential oil that says stress away, and I think I mentioned, but this is like one of my favorite oils when it comes to like putting a oil in my candles or my diffuser, especially in the shower. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm always showing this oil. It smells amazing when you drop a few drops in the shower. Let your shower run, and when that steam hits, oh my god, when you get in, it just makes you feel so much more relaxed. And I also like to work with this oil whenever I feel super tired from the day. It's so beautiful. So maybe y'all need to really take some time to rest during this Mars retrograde. Allow yourself to relax and don't overwork yourself. So your chakra is the root chakra, and you have snowflake obsidian as a crystal of choice to work with. And it says safety in the hurricane of life. A strong foundation would keep you safe. I feel like a lot of y'all might have been tested during this past like hurricane, wherever you live, especially if you live in Florida, where I am. I feel like y'all could have like possibly something about your emotions, like you got really tested with something and it taught you something about yourself. And what spirit wants you to know is that, yeah, you're that strong. Like you're that strong. So it's time for you to relax. I feel like maybe a lot of things may do cause you a little bit of stress. I heard work overload. I think maybe the people at work get on your nerve. Maybe they're not like as fast and quick as you, especially like educationally wise. I feel like you're just really smart, and maybe you're dealing with people who are not as smart, but spirit is telling you that you are safe and you got nothing to worry about. It's time for you to take a rest. You need some sleep. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your love romantic oracle cards. You have new love, and it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so for a lot of y'all, y'all could be meeting somebody new. And then we also have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Maybe when you were with this person in the past, I feel like it may have caused you to put your guard up. Spirit is telling you that it's okay for you to let your guard down. You are safe. And I think that stress is coming from you possibly being in a situation where someone is wanting to pursue you, but you may not like that at the moment. I think you may be afraid of it a little bit. Okay, so allow yourself to take some time for yourself. You don't have to rush into anything. I also want to mention that the love romantic cards, your affirmations, and the moonology cards came in twos. So 222, and you chose group number two. That's a number about having choices. So I feel like you could be split between a new romantic partner and an old one. Okay, for some of you, you could be split between two people trying to figure out which one you want to choose to be with. I would definitely go towards the new love because this unrequited love is giving me the vibe of the reading. This is someone in that King of Wands in reverse energy. They weren't loyal, they weren't faithful, they weren't doing enough to the connection to keep you, but now they want to try to come back. So either you are choosing to be with this person and this is the new love that's starting for you, or possibly this could be you choosing someone new and letting this old person go. So let's go ahead and go into your affirmations. Oh my God. I did not look at these piles, y'all. So we have trust. And it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I also want to say that for the affirmations, I always later post these on Instagram for you guys to see. I'm going to start doing that because this is new. So yeah. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, and then we have relationships. Spirit is telling you to trust that this new relationship you're starting into, um, it's good. You're safe. No need to stress, okay? So, relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. This is so beautiful. So I just feel like y'all are definitely in this energy of meeting someone new. Spirit is telling you to have faith and trust. If this is someone that you've already dealt with, maybe this person has changed. Okay, but use your own discernment because it's different people watching. I know everybody has a different story. But yeah, let your guard down a little bit, okay? Come up out of this Queen of Cups in the reverse energy. I know you went through a lot, but you deserve to be happy, babe. All right, pile two. So we also have on the back of the deck, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Okay, so it's time to be realistic on what it is that you are doing for your future. How are you preparing for this? I'm hearing that one way may not have worked, but another will. All right, so maybe you need to just change your plan. Keep doing what you're doing, but just do it in a different way. All right, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So, yeah, this is the energy of like the goal you have is good, but they're saying that there's something bigger and better. You just need to see that, and then you'll be able to make plans on what it is that you want. All right, power number two. So, that is your reading, power number two. Love and light to all of you beautiful beings. And we're going to go ahead and move on to power number three. Peace. Love y'all. Ooh, I stayed on power two way too long. All right, so power three, you guys chose the beautiful golden honeysuckle me oil. All right, we have some calendula flowers in here, and we have a little bit of chamomile. We have honey. This is like one of my favorite oils, just to really make you have like that pick me up energy throughout the day. Okay, so, and it's a very light oil. It doesn't stay scented very long. It's just one of those oils that spiritually is meant to really allow you to have a better, higher vibration throughout the day whenever you are working with this particular oil. I like to dress myself with it. Maybe some of you need to wear the color yellow, or you could be wearing the color yellow a lot. Now, this oil I notice is a little out. I think I need to refill this one. This one is almost out. I feel like a lot of you, when it comes to like your energy, you could be ran out a little bit. You're almost out of energy like that. Normally, you're probably a very bubbly person. You're very happy. That's funny because I chose Power 3. So it's like normally you're very like spunky, you're very fun, but lately you've been like super serious and on go. And I feel like it's because your goals are like really top priority right now. But what about your happiness? What about your body? What about your mental health? Your peace of mind? It's time to take a break, okay? Do something fun. So you guys have chakra balance, okay? Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. So we did have Mother Earth come out, and her energy was all about us connecting with her more, literally sitting on the earth, opening your mouth and communicating with her, talking to her. And the crystals we have here is clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. It's funny because I keep staring at the rose quartz bracelets. I think I may bring those back on tapandsoul.com for you guys as well. We're needed to work with clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite during this time to really balance out all of our chakras. Earlier, we were talking about Kundalini and the serpent on the card I Live in Truth. So I feel like for a lot of you, that's the energy you're going to be in. Power number three, you need to do a real cleansing. There's some time to take some time for yourself and do a cleansing, possibly from food, people, the things you watch. Something need to change to really bring some happiness back in your life. I think you might be tired of looking at the same scenery. It's time to change your scenery, okay? I can relate to you in that. So we have let your friends help you, ask for help. I'm sorry, ask for and accept support from others. So this is that pile of I can do it all by myself. You can't do everything by yourself. Definitely for those of y'all who are like me and you rather just get things done yourself because you feel like when you do it, it's going to be done right. It's not going to be wrong. Some of y'all from Pile 2 probably are still watching because that's about the same energy. It's like you can do things by yourself, but it's okay to have some support. It's okay to have help. Maybe you need to sit down and have a conversation with someone. Maybe you're looking into therapy. That's something that I've been looking into as well, looking to find me someone new because my last person they moved, okay? So like you are in the need of finding something to help you like take the load off mentally so you can really start to enjoy yourself. You have two affirmations and you have service. I feel good when I can help others. I do get that energy like y'all probably are always helping other people and now it's time for you to learn how to accept help yourself. And then we also have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I'm telling you, y'all are like definitely huge go getters. Whenever you see you want to do something, you're gonna get it done. Period. But maybe you are always trying to do it by yourself. It's time for you to speak up about needing some help. You're always helping other people. What about yourself? Then we also have a new start is coming, new moon. I heard active, and even though the word active is not on this card, it's like I saw it across the moon. A lot of you during this past new moon in Scorpio, if you were really active during that time, whatever it was you were doing, that really kickstarted a new cycle for you of abundance, okay? A new cycle of abundance. All right. So that is for you, pile number three. I think you just need to get out and have some fun. Allow yourself to, hang out with your friends and enjoy yourself, okay? And you'll be a-okay. But that is your reading, pile number three. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And for all of y'all who made it to the end of the reading, thank you so much for staying. I really appreciate you all being here. If you watched the full reading, please, you guys, leave me a comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this reading. If you come from Instagram, let me know what your name is on Instagram so I can follow you back and communicate with y'all a lot better. I miss you guys. I will definitely be on here a lot more often, posting at least 2 videos per week. And this is how we're going to start doing the videos for now. Love and light to all of you beautiful beings. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.